Welcome, listeners, to another episode of the Chris Talk Show. Let's get into it. Welcome to another episode, listeners. I am your host with the most, Chris Talks. All right, let's get into today's episode, which is gonna be. Can we pull it up? Come on, man, you gotta be quicker than that. All right, a father runs over his 8-month-old baby after placing the infant in the middle of a busy intersection. Really?
Bruh.
Like, for real?
Wait, what?
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna let Sarah report the story, and as always, I'm gonna give you my view and my opinion at the end. All right, Sarah, go ahead, get to it.
Thank you, Chris. A 20-year-old Florida father, Justin Golden, faces aggravated manslaughter and vehicular homicide charges after allegedly placing his 8-month-old baby in the middle of a busy Jacksonville intersection and then running over the baby. Reportedly, Golden argued with a passenger of the vehicle, who is believed to be the mother of the child, before the alleged monstrous crime. According to News 4 Jax, the incident took place on Saturday, January 25th, along Lenox and McDuff Avenues. There, a fight between Golden and the other passenger broke. The driver stopped the vehicle at the intersection, opened the door and placed the child on the ground. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office stated. The driver then began to leave the area and the vehicle struck the child. A barbershop owner named Markin Barnes witnessed the moments after the innocent 8-month-old baby was hit by the vehicle driven by Justin Golden. I had a customer that was out front who witnessed the tail end of it. Barnes told First Coast News. She was holding a baby. Barnes said of the vehicle's passenger, possibly the mother of the child. It was bleeding. We asked if she was okay and told her the ambulance is on the way. My customer went to the back. She was distorted, so I went to talk to her. Unfortunately, while the Jacksonville Fire Rescue rushed the baby to a local hospital, medical staff declared them dead. Hours later, Justin Golden was arrested and charged with aggravated manslaughter, vehicular homicide, and failing to render aid. According to the Daily Mail, Barnes said that by the time he witnessed the woman holding the baby, Golden was already gone. However, the tragic sight of the woman will forever haunt him as he is a parent too. Now that I'm finding out the details, it's even worse, Barnes said. Just the screaming, the people consoling her, you could tell it really was tragic. Especially with a kid being that young. It hits home, anything dealing with the kids and you we take very seriously. According to News 4 Jax, Barnes then opened up his barbershop for any members of the community. All who witnessed the horrifying incident will be able to heal together. In a similar spirit, authorities are working tirelessly to bring justice to the innocent 8-month-old. We, with our partners at the state attorney's office, will stop at nothing to get justice for the baby. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office said. Back to you, Chris.
All right, let's do what it do, man. So I give my view and my opinion. All right, folks. This is where I give my view and my opinion, and I'm gonna say this. Again, this is one of those sad stories that we have to report. Can we drop a church bell for the life that was lost in this situation? Thank you so much. And let's just get to it and drop the dummy buzzer, please, for this guy who committed this crime, please. All right. I would say this. Again, this is one of those sad things that happen, and I've always said it, and I'll say it again. I've always said it. If you are having an argument with your spouse, as the man, and I'm just saying this, this is my advice to you. As a man, I know sometimes it's hard, but walk away. Just walk away. It is so much better if you walk away
Message.
than to sit there and interact with the female, because the female 9 times out of 10, and I'm not trying to throw shame, but 9 times out of 10 they're going to try to push you as far as they can. I mean, there's some out there. I'm not saying all. I'm just saying there are some out there that will try to push you, okay,
Bruh.
to see what you're gonna do, or to see how violent that you will get. Now I know by nature we're protectors. We supposed to do what we supposed to do, but in this situation, this man had so many options. He could have just pulled. What was that in the car, right? Yeah, he could have pulled over, stepped out. I guess got a breath of fresh air, a sign like that. Excuse me. He could have got a breath of fresh air, something like that. He could have did something way different instead of committing this crime, which is taking his child and putting him on a highway, and a busy highway at that. Like,
Bruh.
come on, cannot be serious. This man, I don't know what type of time that he gonna get. To my listeners, how much? What is it in Florida for? This happened in Florida, right? Yeah. So this episode is gonna bring us to Florida. Let me also mention that. And can we give some cheers to the people that was on the side and actually responded and did not sit there and tape this thing on their phone? Give them 2 cheers. Yes, that was such a. I'm gonna say it was such a good thing that these people did, as far as reacting to the situation and immediately responding to this and having ambulances, emergency vehicles. Let me say it that way: having emergency vehicles to respond to this 8-month old child incident. 8-month old and 8-month old child in this incident. Let me say it that way. Like, all right, listen, don't start me.
Bruh.
Don't start me. Don't start me. Okay. Anyway, as I said, and I have some questions for the mother. Like, what was the situation with the mother? They don't view that, but I'm assuming that if he did this, that there was some type of physical abuse against the mother. Okay, to where it took her a while to recover.
Bruh.
She just probably couldn't. She, I'm just saying, I'm throwing out. Oh, she just probably couldn't beat him. Maybe she was too small.
Bruh.
Like, they don't show they don't show a picture of her. But I'm just assuming that uh, she was probably too small. I don't know. I don't know. But this guy, he's gonna probably end up in jail for life. If he doesn't, he should end up in jail for I would say a majority of his life. Because if you think, okay, if you think in any shape, form, or fashion that sitting there and injuring a child is acceptable, like,
Bruh.
you are completely up. Like, for real. That's just my opinion. You are messed up. Because this child, they didn't deserve that. They didn't deserve that at all.
Bruh.
At all. At all. And this is the child's father, who is supposed to protect it, sitting there endangering it and putting it in such of a danger that the child ends up losing his life. Like, I mean, come on.
Bruh.
What type of person is this? Whether it was on purpose or by accident, still, it's like, really.
Bruh.
Because I know somebody's probably out there thinking, oh, maybe he didn't mean to run over the baby. Da, da. I know somebody probably out there is thinking that. And all right, you're free to have that thought. But my question is this: when you have that thought, my question is this: why put the baby out there in the first place?
Bruh.
If you're thinking that, I'm just saying, why put the baby out there in the first place?
Bruh.
That's what I'm saying. So this man deserves everything that he's going to get, and in my opinion, he should spend. If he don't spend all his life, like I said, he should spend at least a majority of his life in jail. And this is gonna be short and sweet, but yeah, yeah, it's just that simple. Because how do um how do you in any way, shape, form, or fashion, right? And I'm just saying, in this society, in any society before this one, that you say it is all right to do such a thing to a child, to kill a child in such a heinous way. I mean, seriously,
Bruh.
this was just pure evil, and this was a senseless crime. And I would tell all my listeners this, all my male listeners, even the females. I mean, the females ain't gonna get it, but like,
Bruh.
I'm just saying. But no, the females are definitely like they're not gonna get it.
What?
But as far as the males, all my male listeners, if you get in a situation like that where you're arguing with your woman and it's getting real heated, okay, if you can, and this is if you can, all right, if it's getting real heated, if you can, walk away. Just walk away.
Message.
Just if you can, just walk away. That's my advice to anybody that is going through a situation like that, because this definitely would, I would say, would coincide with a domestic violence situation. This is maybe as far as this situation went, and it's sad that a baby lost his life in this situation, but there was a buildup. In my opinion, there had to be some type of buildup in a situation. And this is what I say: when it comes to domestic violence situations, the women, if you out there, men out there, as far as you can hear my voice, listen. If there is any physical violence, just listen. Just leave. If you allow it to happen once, there's a very good percentage, okay, that it will happen again, okay?
Message.
I'm just telling you. I'm just letting you know. From somebody of experience, I'm just letting you know. If it happened once, there's a very good chance that it will happen again. Now, I know some of y'all in some situations, whatever. But let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you this. It would probably be better, and I'm not saying it would be. Saying it would probably be better to be in the other situation than to remain in the situation that you're in, because the situation that you in, it has no level. There's no okay, I'm just gonna stop here and I'm not gonna go this far. No, the situation that you're in, if you're dealing with violence, is like sitting on a bomb. It's like sitting on a time bomb. Okay, and when that bomb explodes, okay, you might end up dead. Now, you might survive. It might end up with scars. You understand what I'm saying?
Bruh.
But at the same time, you might not survive the explosion. So my advice to you is get out while you can. All right.
Bruh.
And that's just anybody going through a situation like that. All right. That's anybody going through that situation. Right. If you are causing that situation to somebody, if you are putting somebody through that, then I'm going to tell you this right here. Mother, you need help.
Bruh.
Period. Go get help. Go seek help. Go seek therapy. Go seek some type of counseling to deal with whatever you got to deal with. And if you're self-medicating yourself, same thing. Go seek some type of professional counseling. Because apparently what you're doing, it ain't working.
Bruh.
I'm just saying. Some people go through that.
Bruh.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to be fair here. I told you I'm a two-headed coin. I try to be fair here. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you know somebody who is going through some situations like that, and a lot of men go through situations like that, as well as women, and a lot of people, they don't want to report it because they don't want to get this one and that in trouble. They don't want to get that one in trouble, or they don't want to be seen as a snitch. But I ask to all those people that think like that, I ask you this question. All right? Is all of that worth losing your life? Is all that worth losing your life?
Message.
Are all of those labels, that's what I want to say. I want to say it the right way. Are all those labels worth you losing your life? Because once you lose your life, now all those labels disappear.
Message.
Just saying, something to think about. And that's my view, and that's my opinion on this this particular topic. All right. Oh yes, we also can send our condolences out to the family of this child, the surviving members of this situation. We also send our condolences out to them. All right, let's get out of here. All right, listen, let me tell you, let's do this real quick. All right, so if you know anybody who is going through a domestic violence situation, all right, or if you are going through a domestic violence situation, all right, feel free to call the National Domestic Violence Hotline. All right, it's at 1-800-799 7233. That's 1-800-799-7233. And if you want to text or something like that, yeah, the text, right? If you want to text, you can text at 88768. That's the text at 88768. All of this is anonymous, okay? You can call there, report, let them know what's going on in your house or somebody else's house. They will investigate it, and all of it is anonymous, all right? So, now that we're done with that, I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I so appreciate that. Also, check us out on all our other social media platforms, and come to YouTube. All my listeners, please come join us on YouTube. We are trying to get to 150 subscribers, so come join us on YouTube. I would really appreciate that. What else? Well, we ain't getting it. Is there something else you want to say about the domestic violence? Oh, because you waving your hand at me. I'm thinking something else. All right. Until next episode, ladies and gentlemen, stay blessed and not stressed. I will see all y'all later. Peace out.